Hi there, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're not new here. My name is Gina and today I have a fall favorite bags video maybe and a little bit of a chatty update because I just feel like yapping, feel like the year is coming to an end and there's so many videos that I wanted to do and I just don't have enough time in the day. So some of the things that I wanted to talk about I might just yap about in this video. Hopefully it doesn't get too long. So I think the first thing I wanted to yap a little bit about before I start sharing with you the bags I've been reaching for all fall is that I feel like this year has sped by. I mean, every year speeds by even faster, right? And there's a lot I wanted to accomplish and a lot I wanted to do on this channel that I don't really feel like I have done. One of the things that comes to mind is that I wanted to do a lot more styling videos, and those tend to just be a lot more time consuming and it requires more setup and planning. I need just a longer stretch of time to film them, be able to try on all the outfits, and even take time to brainstorm and get creative. And so yeah, that's something I want to do more of in the new year. But I first want to know, those videos don't really perform super great on my channel, but I love them because they're the kind of videos that I like to watch. So yeah, I would love to know if that's something that folks actually are interested in. I also think hauls are great and reviews of things are great so that you can have more conscious purchasing decisions, but then are they actually useful? How do you style them? How do I get the most value out of them? I feel like those are the things that I think about a lot with my wardrobe, and so I want to do more styling videos, but I want to make sure before I invest all the time and energy into doing them that people actually like those videos. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you don't mind, or however you want to reach out to me, Instagram, wherever else. I would love to hear more thoughts on that, and I really hope to be doing more of those towards the end of the year and into 2026 if that is of interest. Another thing I've been thinking about is the fact that I do a lot of clothing reviews and hauls and new in kind of stuff. It makes it feel like I'm constantly consuming, which honestly this year I've definitely consumed a lot more than I have in previous years. And that's mostly because I'm rebuilding my wardrobe from postpartum, and I finally am starting to feel like myself again. I'm starting to feel decent in clothes again, all of those things. So definitely I brought more into my wardrobe than I have in the past several years, but I really don't want that to be a habit. And so I've been thinking a lot more about my clothing rules, basically, or how I acquire things. And I have some rules. I think I actually shared in 2 videos, my mindful consumption videos, how I think about what I add to my wardrobe. But I also just want to be even more conscientious, especially given that the world right now is so uncertain economically and politically in just so many different ways. And I really want to be thoughtful about how I am spending my dollar, because you can vote with your dollar. And I really want to focus more on small businesses again, now that I feel like the base wardrobe of mine is pretty settled. So yeah, thinking more about that. And I have this small series where I feature a small indie designer. And I would love to know if people really like those. I would love to keep featuring folks, and maybe I could do a big roundup around the holidays, small businesses to shop from for the holidays. I'm not sure if people are super interested in that because again, those videos don't perform super well. But if there's just a handful of folks who do like those, I love making them. I'm gonna be doing that kind of research for myself anyway, so I'd be happy to do that. So yeah, that's another thing that's been on my mind a little bit lately. Again, let me know in the comments, please. Looking for all the feedback. And then yeah, I think one of the other things I want to talk about is I had an interaction with someone online. I know when you put yourself out online, you're opening yourself up to whatever criticism and perspectives and all of that. So I totally get that, and I try not to take any negative critiques to heart. But I had one interaction where I was really thinking about how I present myself here and what I share. And I'm a pretty private person typically, which sounds bizarre for someone who's posting videos about their wardrobe online. But yeah, I just was thinking about how much of my life I really want to share, and whether I want to do more vlogs or more ask me anythings or things like that, Q&As, so people can understand who I am outside of what I'm shopping for. I don't know if people even care. So let me know if that is of interest, and maybe that's some content I can start creating as well. Give a more holistic view of me as a person. I don't know, that sounds so egocentric, but whatever. Anyway, into the meat of the video. Those were some of the things that have just been trickling in my mind. But yeah, I would love to just share with you 5 bags, kind of 6. There's a bonus bag that I have been reaching for constantly this season, and I've been loving. They're perfect for fall and winter, and just a little update on how they're doing in my wardrobe. Okay, so the first bag is my newest bag, right? I think it is. Yes, it ended up being my birthday bag. And if you saw a couple videos back, I actually ordered a Quiana bag and then returned it because it was just not working for me. And then I waited a while. I actually sold a few bags in my wardrobe, a couple sweaters too. I did a little bit of decluttering while I thought about what I really wanted to add and if I even wanted a birthday bag this year. But I ended up getting the Coach Swing Zip. Wait, is that what it's called? Yeah, the Coach Swing Zip in the olive green. I shared this already on my channel and I think I did a full unboxing of it. And I have to say, I love her. She gets so much attention when I'm out too. I think the color is just, there must be something like primal about this shade of green for human beings. Because it's just, everyone always comments on the color. And I just really love how compact this bag is. I'm in it right now, actually. I've been wearing it for the past several days. I took it to work. I had 2 different coworkers comment on it. And yeah, it just fits a lot. I can fit my whole makeup bag in there, but I took it out this morning. But everything that I need fits in here very nicely. And she's great. It's a great bag. I slept on this style from Coach for a while because it just got so popular. And I was like, I don't know if I actually love this style or if it's just I've seen it so much that I feel like I need to have it. But no, I actually really love it. And I also love that it is starting to get a little bit slouchy already. Like it's really starting to get worn in. So yeah, beautiful shoulder bag. I love this color. I almost want to put a charm on it, and I'm not a huge charm person, but like something gold maybe, I don't know. I feel like it can definitely do with it, but also beautiful just without. So loving my Swing Zip. It's just a great bag. And this is the full size, not the 20. There's a smaller size. They have it in all the regular colors plus black currant. And then the olive comes in the larger size. And yeah, it's gorgeous. Bit of a pretty penny for Coach, honestly. I usually wait until Coach goes on sale, but I just didn't want to miss this color. So I bought it full price. I do not regret it. It's going to be in my wardrobe for a very long time. The color's gorgeous. The next bag you have also seen, and it is my bucket tote from Madewell. I love this bag so much. This is becoming my mom bag. I just dump stuff in it, and it's actually filled with receipts and a couple of snacks, some fabric swatches, hand sanitizer right now. So it just always has stuff in it, but it's so gorgeous. This color just makes me very happy. I think they did an incredible job choosing this color. I think it's called Chocolate Raisin, and so it's got a little bit of burgundy, but not too much. And I don't know if you saw one of my videos, I talked about like my fall wish list and how I was obsessing over burgundy and plums for a while. And I realized that maybe a true burgundy isn't actually like for me. And this ended up being my like happy medium. It's like a little brownish, a little burgundy-ish. I just love it. It's easy. I just throw everything in there. It is a bucket and it's a soft bucket. So like when I throw stuff in there, they get lost. I have to dig a little bit, but it's great for the weekends when I just like want to toss like my son's lunchbox in there. We take snacks with us for him a lot of the time, and like water bottles or a sweater, or it just fits everything. So love this bag. I think it looks so pretty with a bunch of neutrals, and great fall bag. Also, I'll probably wear it year round, honestly. Maybe not in the summer. I think the color is more suited for spring, fall, and winter, but love it. Kind of the bonus bag to go with that is my little Coach Plaza Bag. I love this bag too. I got this for myself with a gift card my mom gave me, and I think it was just such a cute little steal. I use this all the time for daycare pickup. I will just kind of grab this with my phone in it, my keys, and my wallet, and then I never like forget it. And then of course it goes into my big bucket bag so that I have all my essentials and I can like grab it if I don't want my whole bag with me when I'm out and about. I also put this in my work bag now, so I use a Longchamp Le Pliage bag for work, and I just keep my essentials in here, put it in. If I want to go get lunch or whatever else, I just grab this piece and I can take it. And it just looks very chic, very 90s coded. I love it. I think it's a great bag, and it's wearing in beautifully. Like the leather, you can see there's like a couple of little scratches from like my nails and probably stuff in my bags, but not as bad as you would think for just throwing it into your bag, and probably due for conditioning soon. But I just love how this leather is wearing in. This is the full grain leather, not glove tan leather. So it's a little bit softer and more supple than the glove tan right off the bat. Love these two. I kind of think of them as a pair. The next bag I want to share, this one is an oldie but goodie. I've had this bag for probably 4 years now. I think I definitely got it before my son was born, so it might be 4 or 5 years at this point. Anyway, it is my Flattered Hedda bag. I love this bag also. I mean, I love all my bags, what can I say? This is in the chocolate brown, and this is the Midi size. So they have several sizes, a mini, a much larger, like grande, this one. Yeah, quite a few sizes. Okay, I had to wait for the noise to end. If you saw my last video, you know there's a lot of construction happening in my building, and they're doing a gut renovation in my neighbor's unit. I'm just like, oh, please let this end soon. Please finish. Anyway, so the Hedda bag, I really love this one. It's an open top. And I just love this shade of brown. I mean, you already know if you've seen some of my other videos, I'm obsessed with the shade of brown. And it's just an easy, easy bag. It fits a lot more than you would think. Like, it looks like it would be a pretty slim bag, and it also has compartments, but I can fit a lot of books, my iPad, my larger iPad, my phone, of course, all the essentials, my son's water bottle, I usually can like stick right here too. It's just really, really handy. And I haven't used it since last winter, so I feel like I kind of forgot how much I love this bag, and it's very sturdy. So yeah, a great win. I feel like this is one of those styles that will always be kind of timeless. Like it's like very geometric and minimalist, but beautiful. I don't think that, you know, I'd ever want to get rid of this bag in my collection. So it's doing so well. I actually have to share one. I have 2 bonus bags actually. So I think I might have shared with you that I swapped out my Parisa Wang Grace bag. I sold that one to get the suede version. I unboxed 2 Parisa Wang bags a couple months ago on my channel, one being the Madison, which is beautiful, and then the other one being the soft Grace. And I really, really loved that bag, like that style. That was the one in my unboxing. You might remember I was like, the hardware doesn't quite match. And I got the cognac color, and I realized that the cognac doesn't really suit my wardrobe. I almost immediately knew, okay, this bag it's not, I just couldn't match it with anything. So I was like, maybe I'll just get the chocolate suede instead. This is the darker, they have 2 brown suedes, and this is the darker one. It is a beautiful suede. Like, it is so soft. I had one other suede bag in my collection, and it was the Quince bucket bag in suede, and that one's really beautiful suede too, but this one is just, it's gorgeous. It's really stunning. And so I added this one to my collection instead of the cognac one. And I think I styled it. I know I styled it recently in one of my videos with my Saison trench. And I also have been trying this like with other things in my wardrobe as well. And it's a beautiful bag. I really love it. It's well made. This one does not have the issue with the hardware not quite matching. Like it's beautiful. It's like perfect. So I was really pleased to see that. I think the other one, it was just a fluke. But the only issue with this, so I've had this for a couple months now, and like maybe a month and a half I've been trying to style it. And I'm just afraid of suede. That is what I think I've talked about this before. Like, I have a toddler and I really wanted to get on the suede trend. I think suede is beautiful. I just love touching it. But I am terrified of taking this freaking bag out, even to work. I was just like, I don't trust myself, like bumping it or rubbing it or like spilling something on it. I just really don't. And the same thing happened with my Quince bucket tote. Like, I love that bag so much. It's such a beautiful suede. I love like the contrasting materials. The color's gorgeous. It's crossbody, but I wouldn't wear it crossbody because I was afraid of like rubbing down the suede on my hip. So I finally, after I think I've had that for 2 years, I finally sold that on Poshmark. I hope whoever has it will actually use it, because I think in the past year, I only picked it up twice, according to my index app. So that's not enough for me to keep a bag in my collection. And then this one, I feel the same thing. I think I'm just psychologically like terrified of ruining the bag, because I'm not super delicate with my bags. That's why I like a durable leather, like the glove tan leather from Coach, or like just something that I don't have to be super precious with. And will age nicely. So I've decided to sell this one too. I've listed it on my Poshmark. And I just am gonna give up on suede for a while. I think until my son is much older and I feel more comfortable, I'm not trying the suede thing anymore, even though it is really beautiful. Like, look at the color. It's a gorgeous bag. Oh man, I love it. I really love it, but I'm just not gonna wear it. And I cannot keep things in my wardrobe that I'm not wearing. Like, I don't have enough space in my home. And also it just makes me feel a little guilty. So yeah, this one is gonna go if someone wants it. A little bit of a bummer, but The reason why I wanted to show this actually after showing this one is because I realized they're kind of the same, the same style. This one's a little more elevated with the hardware, but they're the same size. They're the same size, similar shape, top handle with a crossbody. And I was like, oh, I can get the same effect with this bag. And so I've been using this one more than this. I'm not afraid of hurting this one. And yeah, I was like, oh, obviously I have a type. So anyway, suede bag is going. But one bag that definitely is not going and I am loving is my other Parisa Wang bag. And it is this one, this Madison in that gorgeous burgundy. And I have dressed her up. I've kept this scarf on her. I don't think it's too bulky, but let me know what you think. It's like, it's not a twilly. It's a full-size scarf. And I think it actually suits it because it's a very thin scarf. I think she looks really cute and elegant. And also, yeah, it just makes the handle feel a little more substantial. So I don't know, I like it, I think, but let me know if you have any ideas. I had considered some charms, but I think she's too elegant of a bag for me to like add a bunch of charms. So the scarf feels like enough. But yeah, I love this bag. This is such a beautiful color. And if you want to see, actually, if you want to see compared to this one, which is more of a chocolatey, you can see the big difference between the two colors. Like definitely more of a true burgundy. And yeah, I'm just really, really enjoying this so far. I think that I like this one a little bit more than the Grace actually, because you can open it just like this and it opens so easily. I have my dust bag in there right now, but it just opens really easily. So it kind of almost feels like a little tote, like you can just stick your hand in and out. And yeah, it's a great bag. I don't wear it with the crossbody though. I like it top handle more. I think it just looks a little cleaner. With the crossbody strap, it just feels a little bit like too much going on with the straps down and the scarf. But maybe in the winter when I want to be a little more hands-free and I'm feeling kind of bulky, I might actually start using the crossbody a little bit more and just take the scarf off. But yeah, another gorgeous one for fall and winter. I think this is going to be so beautiful in the winter. And yeah, really, really like her. This one is great too for work. I just feel like it makes me feel more elegant, more dressed up, a little bit more polished when I wear this one. Okay, last bag, honorable mention. Honestly, this is a year-round bag. It's not just for fall, but it is my Coach day pack, or actually, they don't call it a day pack anymore. What do they call it? The vintage version is called the day pack. It's actually the Turnlock backpack. And I think when I unboxed this, I shared the whole story of how I was searching for a vintage day pack for a while and I was wavering whether I wanted a red one, if I wanted a brown, and I would have preferred a brown, yada yada. And then this came out and I ended up getting this one. I love this bag so much. This is my mom bag on the weekends when I am gonna be super active. Grab this immediately. I can be totally hands-free. I can run after him. I can pull the wagon. I can do all the things. When I go take him to like the children's museum or whatever else, also take this. This is like my mom bag and it fits so much more than you would think. Like I was able to fit my son's sweater. Actually, it was like a puffer vest. It was like overkill on the layers and it fit in there with all the stuff I already had in there. Like it is surprisingly large once you start stretching it out. So yeah, still loving this bag. I think it's just gorgeous. They came out with new colors and I was so tempted by the olive color, but I ended up getting the bag I showed you at the beginning, the swing zip in the olive. So I'm trying to resist getting another backpack because I really don't need multiple backpacks. I don't wear them often enough. Just like 1 or 2 solid backpacks is enough. So yeah, it's a really cute, elevated little backpack, very lightweight. So when you stuff it with stuff, it doesn't feel too heavy. And I'm just really loving her. I think I should probably condition it pretty soon. Maybe I'll record when I do go to condition it because there are definitely a few scuffs. If you can see, it's very hard to see on camera, but like a scuff here. And I think up by the Turnlock, there are a couple, like it's getting a little bit worn here. Not anything major at all, but just like where my nails kind of scratch when I'm opening and closing it. The only issue with this bag, if you need very easy access to your phone, there is no like pocket on the exterior. So if you keep your phone in your bag, you have to open it and do all of that. I just end up not keeping my phone in my bag, which is typically how I unfortunately always have my phone in my hand or in my pocket or like in the stroller, caddy, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's not a huge deal for me, but it would be nice if it had like an external pocket. That would be very convenient. Okay, so those are all of my favorite fall bags so far. fall into winter, of course. I'm not super like picky about when I wear my bags. Like it's just when I'm attracted to it and when it's gonna be functional for me. But I am really loving those ones. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, especially through my chatty piece, I'll actually need to add timestamps so people can skip that part if they don't want to watch it. But yeah, these are the bags that I'm really, really loving and reaching for right now. I kind of have them like out in my bedroom too, so I can just like grab and go. Yeah, they're just wonderful. And if you have any questions about these bags or any others in my collection, super happy to share. Happy to share any wear and tear on some of the ones I've had a little bit longer. Anyhow, I hope you're taking care and I will see you in the next one. Bye.